traders, welcome back to another episode of this week's trading series. It's a Wednesday today, the 14th of February, International Lovers Day. It's Valentine's Day today, and to all the couples out there, to all the lovers out there, happy Valentine's Day, guys. I hope you enjoy it. And to all my single hustlers, whether you are single by choice or you just broke to the core, you can't even afford to keep a relationship going, I really understand that, man, and I hope this video is gonna change things for you. But anyway, 36 minutes past 9 and I'm back with another banger. In today's video, guys, I want to share with you two price patterns that has really changed the game for me. You know, when I started trading, I would want to trade everything that I see in the markets, and that really held me back, to be honest with you, because the trick is to find one or two price patterns that you can stick to and just keep executing the exact same way day in, day out. And as you can see from these drawings here, these are the two price actions that I've been trading. And just to show you guys, I've been taking wins all week using this strategy, and I really hope this strategy is gonna work for you guys. Okay, I removed all those wins there, but nonetheless, the point is this strategy really works. Now, to trade this, obviously you need to understand market structure, you need to understand support and resistance, you know, just how the market moves. And I've been sharing a lot of videos about how the market moves on my channel, so just make sure you spend some time on my YouTube channel to learn those things. But today we're just going to be talking about the double top and the double bottom. So if the market is coming from the downside pushing to the upside, and then it fails to break this level here, come back to the downside, and then we come back for that double top here, this is when I'll be anticipating to sell the market back to the downside. I always target a 1 to 2 because that gives me the best possible edge to win this trade here. And same thing with the double bottom. If the market is coming from the upside pushing to the downside, and we create a level here, bounce from it, and come back for the second time, this is when I'll be anticipating to take my trades, and I'll be targeting a 1 to 2. Again, I've back tested this strategy, guys, so 1 to 2 just gives me that sweet spot. So make sure you back test it before you risk your own hard-earned money. This is no means a financial advice, guys. I'm just sharing my own opinion, and this video is for entertainment purposes only. Now let's move on to the charts. If you notice this box that I have, let me just remove everything here. If you notice this box that I have here written London, this is my market session indicator by Lovathon. You can find this indicator on the indicators here. You just need to type market sessions, and you'll find it here. It's written market sessions by Lovathon. It's a free indicator, you don't need to pay anything for that, but this is a very important indicator because it tells you the session that you are trading. If you notice here, I only have one box, but that's because I live in South Africa, so I disable other trading sessions because I only trade the London session. But initially, once you install this, once you put this indicator on, this is all you're gonna see. Don't be scared, just click settings, and then depending on where you stay, you can disable other trading sessions. So if you stay in Tokyo, then you're just gonna disable other trading sessions, and then you're gonna be left with Tokyo and just be trading the Tokyo session. But I'm probably asleep by the Tokyo session, so I only trade the London session, and I'll just keep it at London, and we keep it moving. So we're just gonna be back testing. We're gonna be checking the whole of last week and then see how many trades can we get using this simple price pattern, right? So we've got 1 2 3 4 5. We're just gonna backtest 5 days from Monday. Okay, this is Wednesday. Should we start on Tuesday? Let's start on Monday. Let's just start on Monday. I'm usually on my charts by 7 in the morning, so I'm gonna drop a vertical line there at 7 in the morning, and we're just gonna be searching for these price patterns. We are looking at the 15-minute time frame, guys, and we're trading the Euro USD. This strategy will work on all the pairs that I have here, and I'm not sure about the other pairs because I've only tested it using these pairs here. So back test it before you risk your hard-earned money. But if you are smart enough, I'm sure you can already see the first pattern forming here, which is a double top. The market was coming back from the downside, right, pushing to the upside, and we created a level here. Let me just zoom in so we can all see, right? The market was coming from the downside, pushing to the upside, created a level here, if it can draw that, created a level, we pushed away from it, and then we came back for the second tap. And these are the moments I live for right now. This candle is huge for me, so I would usually take it at the close of the previous candle, but that's just a little bit advanced. I'm just here to show you how many times these patterns appear here. So we're just going to take it like that, stop loss above structure, and then we're going to target a 1 to 2, and then we're going to see if we're going to hit our take profit. Just a 1 to 2, guys. Don't be greedy starting to look for 1 to 15 here, because it's not going to happen. So that's a first trade in the bag. It's a double top. I take one trade per session, so after I'm done with my trade, then I knock off, right? Or I can just move on to other pairs and just search for these patterns here. But you can see we are still on the London session. It will close at 6 South African time, but once I take my profits, then I move on to the next trade. So this is London session, and since we trade the London session, we're gonna move on to the next day, right? Next day at 7 a.m. I'm already on my charts. It's very important not to be late, right? By 7 a.m. you should be on your charts, just analyzing and understanding what's happening. We can see the market is coming from the downside, pushing to the upside, and we didn't get a double top there. The market started pushing to the downside. Okay, so this is the first low that we created here. If you check here, this is the first low that we created. Let me just grab that. Don't know what's happening here. This is the first low that we got, right? And the market bounced from it. This is the second tap, and we can take this trade here around this candle here, right, on our second tap, because this is a double bottom. I'm not sure if everybody can see that. The market was coming from the upside, pushing to the downside. We bounced here, and then we had our second tap here. Then we can take the market back to the upside. Now this is very, very important, guys. Something that I didn't mention: if our double bottom or double top fails, so let's say we get our second tap here, but the market comes back here and then it pushes back again to give us that third top, we can still take that as a buy, pushing to the upside, because this is even more confirmation that the market is failing to break this level here, and we should anticipate some bulls coming through in the market. And this is what happened here. The market was coming from the upside, pushing to the downside. We bounced once, came back, we bounced for the second time. We took a trade here, go for our 1 to 2, hang on, go for our 1 to 2. There we go, 1 to 2, and the market came back. It never made it to our take profit. It came back to kick us out, but then it gave us a third tap, which is another confirmation that the market is going to push to the upside. If you check this candle here, this was our confirmation on the third tap, and then we can take this stop loss below structure and then see if we've hit our take profit there. 1 to 2. There we go, and then let's just keep it moving. Okay, we definitely hit our take profit here. I'm sure you can see what I'm talking about here, guys. We're just trading these double bottoms or double tops, and if the double top or double bottom fails, then we can take it as a triple top back to the upside. Same thing if we are selling the market. So let's say this was our first tap here, right? The market was coming from the downside, pushing to the upside, give us our tap, pull away, come back for the second tap. If the second tap fails and come back for the third tap, then we can also take this back to the downside. I don't want to confuse you here, guys, but I hope you are following. Let's just keep it moving. So we've knocked off for this day here. This is our second trade in the bag. It's our third trade. The second one we got hit at stop loss, and then we jumped on this one here, and we've been moving nicely. So okay, here's the next day here. I'm on my charts by 7. Let's never be late, guys, because it's very important to analyze what's happening before you start trading. So 7 a.m. in the morning, I come into the market. I can see the market has been pushing to the upside, coming from the downside here. We've been pushing to the upside, and come on, man. And if you check here, we got our first tap here, and our second tap here at 8:30. Now if you remember what I said, I only trade the London session, so this second tap here came a little bit early. So for that reason, I'm not going to take this trade here, because it's very, very important to stick to our trading rules. This would have been a beautiful 1 to 2 here, if you notice that stop loss below structure and a 1 to 2. But we need to stick to our trading rules, because once you stick to your trading rules, then you're gonna see a lot of things are gonna change for you. But then the market has pushed to the upside. This is very, very interesting, right? So we got our first tap, second tap, but it was before our trading session, right? So we pushed to the upside, but what do you know, we came back for the third tap. And this is what I was explaining here, that if we get this third tap here, then we can take the market back to the upside. And as you can see, here's our third tap here, and we can take the market back to the upside. Stop loss below structure, below the weak rejection here, and then we can go for our 1 to 2. Simple price pattern here. Double tops, double bottoms, triple tops, triple bottoms. That's all we trade, and we keep it moving. Okay, so we've knocked off here. This is still London session, but then we've already take profit, so we move on to the next day. Let's keep it moving. I hope you guys can understand what I'm looking for here. This is a very simple price action strategy. Don't take this for granted, guys. So we're just going to check for our 7 a.m. because that's when we're at our markets. It's very important to show up here early in the morning so that we can understand what's going on. We can see here the market has been pushing to the upside, coming from the downside, right? We've been pushing to the upside. We got our first tap here, and once we get this, we need to drop our line so that we can understand when the market comes back there for that second tap. So you can see we got our high here, the market pulled away, and when we came back for the second tap, and this is when we execute the trade. And as you can see, as easy as that, right? I know you are shocked right now. You're like, forex trading can't be this simple, but it is, guys. It is really this simple. It's just that we complicate it, and we take some losses in the long run. So this is our 1 to 2 here. This is our second trade. Well, not second trade, but this is another trade that we just took here, and we've bagged that trade. So we've knocked off pretty early this day here. This was a Thursday. We knocked off at 10:30 because once I hit my take profit, and I just knock off. So we just keep it moving. Ooh, that was a long move, baby. This was a long move. I really like that, but you know, we've already hit and take profit, so we just keep it moving on to the next day, and we're looking to be on our charts by 7 a.m. in the morning. Where's 7? Let me draw my vertical line there so that everybody can understand. 7 a.m. we're seated at our charts, and we're just observing. We're looking for those double tops, double bottoms, and we're gonna keep it cracking like that. So we can see the market was coming from there. Wait a minute, there's no need to bullshit this, right? We just need to get it right, and we're gonna catch our losses, guys. I know we haven't taken any loss here. Well, we took one loss, but then we replaced it with another take profit there. But this is what we're gonna do. So as you can see, the market has been coming from the upside, pushing to the downside. We pulled away, came back for the double bottom, and we got our entry around this level here. But if you notice, our session start at 9, and this candle here was at 8:30. So again, we're a little bit early here to the action, guys. I mean, this would have been a very beautiful 1 to 2 here if you check that stop loss below structure, and we could have went for our 1 to 2. But nonetheless, we can't really trade like that, guys. No regrets, right? Because our rules were not met. It's very important to trade using your rules. So the market pushed to the upside, and then it pulled to the downside, right? This is the first tap that we got here. If you check here, we got our first tap here. Now the market pulled away, and now we're waiting for it to come back and retest that level. There we go. So we tapped this level, the market pulled away and came back to retest here, and then we can take this trade here. Now you might be asking, why didn't I take this trade around this candle here? Because this was the second tap. This was the initial second tap that we got here, guys. Now why didn't I take the trade on this candle here? This is what I said. It's very important for you to understand how the market moves, understand candlesticks as well, because this candle here clearly suggests that there's still some sellers in the market. So I can't be taking a buy based on that candle here. And if you don't know candlesticks, guys, I've already made tons of videos. Well, I made one video dedicated to price action, which talks about candlesticks, support and resistance, higher highs, higher lows, and everything like that. So I will link it somewhere here in the video. But the point is, we're going to take this trade around this candle here, because this was our double top here, our double bottom. We're coming from the upside, push to the downside, bounce from it, and then we came back for that second tap. Then we took the market back to the upside. So we're gonna go for a 1 to 2 here, and everybody can see that beautiful take profits were smashed here. This was when Friday we got a lot of trades, man, including the GBP USD, DXY, and the New Zealand dollar USD. You know, that's just how we trade. But we've knocked off for that day there. That was a Friday. And should we stop at Friday? Let's go check Monday. Okay, here's Monday here. We're already on our charts. by 7 a.m. Let's just grab our vertical line here and drop it at 7 a.m. So 7 a.m. in the morning, we can see that we created our low here, so we're just gonna drop something there on our low, right? So we can anticipate the next time the market comes back to this level here, right? So we pulled away, we came back to retest here, but this was still 8 a.m. It was before our trading sessions. We came back to try here at 8:45, but still it was still London session and the market pushed to the upside. It was still before London session and the market pushed to the upside. Now we can see we have a high here, and if you can see here, this is a fake out. This is another advanced tactic that I use to take these trades here. We can see that this is still a double top because the market pushed to the upside, but then it was immediately cancelled by this red candle here, canceling that behavior. So this will make our double top here, but I don't want to take this one here, guys, because I don't want to confuse you. But once you understand how these double tops and double bottoms work along with market structure, you could have easily taken that trade there, and as you can see, it would have hit our take profit here. But we want to keep it real here, guys. We want to keep it realistic and just stick to our trading rules. So we didn't have a trade here on Monday, which is a shame because that was such a beautiful move. Let's just keep it moving, and let's go to Tuesday. Here's Tuesday here. We can see let's drop our vertical line at 7 a.m. in the morning because we want to be on our charts by 7. So this will give us some time to prepare for these trades right here, right? So here we can see that we created our high here, we pushed to the downside, and then we came back to retest that high, and we took our sells around this level here, this candle here, stop loss above structure, and we targeted our 1 to 2, and as you can see, beautiful stop loss there. Okay, we got kicked out of this one here. The market started pushing to the upside, which is a shame, man. Beautiful sales here, but these were the news yesterday, so I didn't take that one, guys. This was yesterday. These were the news sessions here, and you know what, just came to mess everything up. And since then we've just been consolidating. The market hasn't been doing anything, to be honest with you. We haven't started moving, but this is the current price action here, guys. I hope you understand what I'm trying to show you guys here. Just a simple price action of double tops and double bottoms, and every time we get to these double bottoms, then we are ready to execute a buy back to the upside. Every time we get these double tops, we are ready to execute a sell back to the downside. And I hope this really made a lot of sense to everyone who's watching this video. If you are still confused, guys, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will be dropping some more gems as time goes on. But if you are still new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, man. If you don't know who I am, my name is Afonso. I'm a professional forex trader. So what I do here is I come into my channel and document my trading journey each and every day. We also have a trading group where we take trades on a daily basis, and I'm gonna leave a link to that group underneath this video here. That's what I wanted to show you guys. I hope everybody understood that strategy. Take this and back test it, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna get some nice results, guys. But it's Afonso with Afonso Analysis. I'll be back with another bang.